and welcome, my name is Aaron. Today I'm watching a music video for Crescendo by NMIXX. I have already heard the song, but just once, and no further preamble, so we're getting right into it. It's very blurry for some reason, that threw me off a lot. Mom, I'm scared. Mom, I'm scared, pick me up. Fascinating. The colors are incredible, which is really weird to say because most of it is gray. So we can debate about that. I did not expect such an eerie vibe from the visuals just based off how the song sounded. The song sounded, it very much felt like a middle point between Spin on It and High Horse. Which makes sense because I'm pretty sure this is also a pre-release and I'm pretty sure those were the two previous pre-releases. But just from how the song sounded, it gave like a lot of nature vibes, which we do have here, but I was more like thinking like pastel-y forest fairy vibes. So getting this eerie stuff is really interesting. I'm not saying it doesn't fit. It's not what I expected, which is a good thing. I think in this case, with NMIXX, when they do something that you didn't expect, I feel like it's always a good thing because that was literally their debut. So I'm sensing potential over here for this music video to win me over rather quickly. Let's see. Oh, the shots are beautiful. The editing too. Actually, okay, I'm drawing this comparison purely because I literally recorded it a few hours ago. I reacted to Eyelids, It's Me. And the editing in that music video is really quick because the song is also like very high energy. There's a lot of like repeating cut off high energy phrases. And the editing in that, while it fit, bothered me, but that's just because I prefer these slower. I feel like my brain saw shallow and made a decision. I like these slower shots where you actually like get a moment to like see and process what they are showing you. And even though we have some quick cuts in here and some changes within the same scene, this for me personally works better because not everything changes. Like the pose changes, the angle changes, whatever, but the overall focus of the scene stays the same. I like that more than very sudden quick cuts through a lot of things. Well, I could name multiple music videos that did that, and I like none of them, so it's unfortunate. Either way, this is so fascinating, and even just like now on the second listen of like, what, a minute, without the silence at the start, this song is already growing on me. It's not something I would go for a lot, but what was my comparison? I had a completely different point when I started talking. It's Me and Crescendo, both in the music video editing, do the same thing, that the cuts align with the song. Just because of how different the songs are, it behaves very differently while still being basically the same thing because they cut with the music. I find the light theme very interesting, and I'm trying to figure out how it connects to other stuff, but I don't think that makes much sense because I'm not too familiar with NMIXX's lore, despite me knowing that there is stuff and despite me basically having been following them since their debut. But I guess it's a different story. So let's keep going and see if I can try to detangle whatever this music video means, which is unlikely, but I can try. The snail is back. Wait, I want to see it again. No. Was the snail and spinning on it clear too? I cannot remember. I feel like it was definitely bright in color, but I think it was white and blue. I don't think it was translucent like this. What does the snail represent? What does the snail mean? Besides being an accurate representation of my interpretation and analysis behaviors is the wrong word. Abilities. Also my ability to find words I'm looking for. I get a little bit of leeway because not a native English speaker, but you know, still, I take a while to find a word. I'm rambling again. Let's keep going. The mushrooms are also interesting. Ooh. I did see clips of the choreo. The colors are so interesting. I really had Crescendo like in my head as like a very pastel-y color palette. So having it with all this very washed out colors is so interesting. Especially coming off Spin on It and Blue Valentine, because both music videos had a lot of saturation in it, and here, which is also something that I commented on in the It's Me music video, that the colors in It's Me weren't washed out. What am I on? I just simply didn't expect so much gray again. And I've had something, I can't remember. I had a music video not too long ago where it said the same thing, I feel like, but I don't remember right now. So that's unfortunate. It does kind of align with Spinning on It, which is interesting considering we also had the snail and it's a pre-release. Because as far as I can remember, Spinning on It also had a lot of gray sets. Or most or all of the sets were gray. Or pretty dark. Wasn't there one with just a black background? I don't know, regardless. Vocals on point. Absolutely. I mean, I heard the song before, but I only listened to it once. And despite me usually not liking these types of songs, I feel like NMIXX is able to make me like them. Just because the vocals are that good. I'm more one for energetic songs. So even though there's energy in this song, it's not the type of energy I usually look for with music. Also, Allegro I can lento for ya is a crazy line, which is great. I cannot for the life of me currently remember what Allegro means exactly, because I can honestly not even differentiate right now if I have Italian or Spanish in front of me, even though I'm pretty sure it's Italian. What does it mean? I know it's like music related like Crescendo is, but I don't know what it refers to exactly. Anyway. Also the water theme is interesting. Is it a water theme? It's like I'm just gonna go out and guess that whatever the snail and the light represents in here kind of refers to a life force. Makes no sense, and I have no basis for this except my not very developed storytelling instincts. So let's keep going. We have roughly a minute left. Oh. Interesting. The styling is great too. Ooh. It was pretty short for some reason. Okay. Okay. The chorus feels so short, but it's so long. What can I say about this? The styling is great. I'm so curious about what the other songs will sound like. This is fascinating. NMIXX is really interesting for me coming, at least like in this reaction context. I find NMIXX really interesting, even though I often find myself not really being sure what to talk about. Regardless of that, the song is definitely growing on me, even just after 2 listens. I would rather say the song I feel like the first listen doesn't count for growing on you, because the first listen is just listening to it. So after a further listen after the first listen that it's already growing on me is a pretty good sign. And the music video is really, really good. Not in an iconic forever way, but it's definitely a good music video, which I find quite refreshing coming off of a, like, we're so far into this year already. And the end of last year was kind of rough with music videos, in my opinion, just because they were a bit messy most of the time. So I'm liking that this year seems to be a little bit better, even though we've still run into some issues. Regardless of that, I like this. This is good. This is fun. I think I will just leave it at that. I'll probably look at a bit more of the promotions of this song on my own time, just because now I'm like actually curious. Which is kind of what you want a music video to do. That someone sees it and says, hey, I want to see more of that. So I'm gonna do that. And I have, as I said, I said it? I haven't said it. I have some other reactions to NMIXX that I will link up there in the eye and below in the video description, along with some playlists if you would like to see more reactions of mine. If you like this video, consider leaving a like and or subscribing, or leave a dislike if you disliked it. I don't really care. You can also let me know your opinions or your analysis. I don't know, can someone tell me what this music video is trying to convey, because I'm really bad at actually understanding stuff without someone explaining stuff to me. So, if someone would like to explain to me what the NMIXX law is at this point, more or less, I also take a summary. I would prefer a summary, actually. Write me a comment, for example. You can also just let me know your general opinions in the comments. Both positive and negative opinions are greatly welcome, because the YouTube algorithm doesn't care. A comment is a comment. And that's where I leave it. So, thank you for watching, take care of yourselves, drink tea, and with this, I release into the Depths of the Universe once again. See you!